don't need a coach. You don't need a coach. Oh damn! I almost spilled my tea there. Hello, people. How you all doing? Welcome to TOS Live. It's your boy here, the Blunt Pundit, and I'm here with Kenny Ken. It's another dreadful day in the world of Arsenal Football Club, and I'm sure the fans are already getting angry and angrier continuously. But listen, guys, it's one of those days where I believe that, in my opinion, I believe that the lineup was not a bad lineup. I just felt that they didn't do what the manager asked of them. Maybe Kenny Ken has a different opinion about this from me. We're going to find out. But anyways, if you are just joining, please do the player ratings. It's right there in the description. And the link is also open for you guys to come in. From the next 10 minutes, I'm going to be getting people into the studio so that you can share your thoughts about this game. But before then, Kenny Ken, what did you feel about today's game?
Well, in terms of today's game, I think what's happening there is perspective. I know fans are very angry. They're angry at the manager. I'm not particularly his best fan. In fact, I'm not his best fan in any way, shape or form. I don't think he should be in the job. But sometimes you have to be perspective. The reason why I'm saying perspective is facts. The calendar, footballing calendar, is so condensed because of what happened last season with COVID-19. There's loads of massive events in the world of sport that have to happen this year, without doubt. For instance, Champions League has to continue uninterrupted, whether their fans are there or not. It has to be on those sort of dates. Europe 2020 is one of the biggest money spinners every 4 years for UEFA. That competition has to happen, which means we're facing a very condensed program, especially in the Premiership, and not just in Premiership, all over Europe, where we're playing 38-game seasons. Because of the program, we're playing today, then Tuesday, then Saturday, then Wednesday again. Or is it Wednesday or Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday again.
Tuesday.
There's no messing about.
I think it's
this calendar has to finish.
I think
which means what's that?
I think it's Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday.
You're talking about the next game, isn't it? It's Tuesday. Yeah.
No, next game's Tuesday, but after that we've got Man United on Saturday. And I think is it Tuesday or Wednesday? So we've got very condensed programs because of COVID-19. So basically, the manager has to be able to rotate his squad. And a game like Southampton, we need to look at the players who are basically feeling aggrieved because they're not selected on a regular basis, like Pepe. William may feel aggrieved because he's been left out. Martinelli, the fans' favourite. Can
I ask you a question? Like, hang on, hold up there, because a lot of people felt that William or Pepe should be taken off instead of Martinelli. But did you think? So, two questions here. Did you think Martinelli had a good game, and did you think he should have remembered on the pitch?
Not. He was not at all. He's not getting a buy from me. Certainly not getting a buy. He's not getting a pass from me either. Let's just put into perspective. We're all going to have built-in, suspicion of certain individuals. Maybe it could be a built-in suspicion of the manager, which means they're never going to get a fair go. And it could be the couple of players like the Pepes and the Williams. But let's face it, the three players who got substituted, I had no complaints with that. I had no complaints with Martinelli being substituted because he didn't produce anything. I had no complaints with Bellerin being substituted. Didn't do much wrong, but it wasn't exactly a force in an attacking way down the right-hand side. So he wasn't a loss. You know what I mean? El Neni wasn't a loss either. So those are substitutes.
So are you trying to say? Are you trying to say, in essence, that the people complaining that they should have taken Pepe or Willian off instead of Martinelli was simply because of their initial, or should I say, their inbuilt dislike for these players and what they've done in the past, and just thought Martinelli should stay on the football pitch?
Those players.
The reason I'm asking this question, hang on a minute, Keniken. The only reason I'm asking this question is because, just like you've said, right? Willian, Pepe, Martinelli, all of them, Nketiah, did not have a good game today. Let's be real.
Yes.
Okay? But you had to make a choice. My personal opinion, before I hear yours, my personal opinion was because I felt Martinelli was the easiest target. What do I mean by that? What I simply mean by that is if he takes off Pepe and Willian, those guys to me right now, they're seeming like players that this guy is finding very difficult to manage, especially now that they've been thrown out of the team. So he's looking at it, who can I easily take out among this bad bunch right now? And he thought he should just take Martinelli off. I'm talking about this game now. I'm thinking that's what he must have done.
I hear you saying, let's be real. That's the reason. If that's the reason he's taking him off, he's taking Gabriel off, then he shouldn't be a manager. He should be a manager. We pay him to manage football clubs, and in order that they get results in a football match, we don't pay him to be a psychologist. The psychologist, like aspects of his job and skills. That's during the week. You know what I mean? That's what you do during the week in training, where you look at body language, look at attitude. But during a match, you've got to try and win the match. And let's face it, Gabriel wasn't much good anyway. He was taken off because he was ineffective.
He was dreadful as well. He was dreadful. He made
he's a mistake. And that's like with a young player. A young player is going to play badly. But my beef with these players is that this is a chance for them, right? This is a massive chance for them. A knock on the door, put players like Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe,
out of the team.
Pressure, and they failed. And the thing about it is that they didn't understand what was required of them. Everyone knew Southampton were going to play that way. We know Southampton play with high intensity. We know that they play, they're on the front foot. We know that they play a high pressing game, an high energised game. But what we do know is that they can't do it for 90 minutes. So what you have to do is that you have to try and match them that way, or try and weather the storm. But to just walk around, make wrong decisions tactically, offensively and defensively, it's not good enough. Gabriel Magalhaes was rusty.
Do you think Emil Smith-Rowe should have at least been in the squad today? I thought he should have been in the squad, at least be on the bench if things are going badly.
You're saying that. That's an poor indictment of the players we have in the squad. But it bastardised the theory that we've got good players and that we've got a good enough squad, that it's the manager, or it's because of the decision, or it was Umai's fault, or the board are not supporting the manager, and the players are being harsh. To rely on Emil Smith-Rowe, let's face it. Me and you have been talking for doing collaborations and having arguments for the last 2 months. When we first did our first collaboration at the beginning of December, Emil Smith-Rowe was not the answer, because he wasn't part of the question. So how comes Emil Smith-Rowe now is the best thing since sliced bread?
Because he's proven. Because obviously he's proven himself. He's proven himself to be better than what we have in the team.
Yeah, but it's only 6.
That's what he's done.
It's only 6 games. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I agree with you, but it's only been 6. Yeah, but it's only been 6 games. The fact of the matter is that Emil Smith-Rowe isn't going to stop us or even prevent us from the necessity of needing a more experienced creative midfielder. We still have to go in the market for a creative midfielder. Emil Smith-Rowe is not the answer. We're not going to say, Emil Smith-Rowe's had a good 6 weeks, so let's make him like the alpha and the omega, and let's not sign any enforcements in that position, and let's not use our utility players, because Emil Smith-Rowe is the best since sliced bread.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying is about the players that are available right now in the squad. Forget about the players we have to go out there. That's a different topic. I'm talking about the players available in the squad.
The players who are available in the squad.
Let me get my point across. Hang on. Let me just get my point across. What I'm trying to say is this. You have Emil Smith-Rowe, who's been your best number 10 so far this season.
Yeah.
Right? You used 2 makeshift number 10s in Willian and Lacazette. They haven't worked out for you this season. Well, the only one that seemed to have worked out this season is Emil Smith-Rowe. Eventually, it worked out, right? The point I'm simply trying to make now is, if I was the manager, I probably would have had him in, at least in the squad, just in case it goes wrong with William, which it did.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only player who was left out. Yeah, but he wasn't the only player who was left out.
Sorry, Kenny. Hi, Terry.
I've got 10 minutes, boys. I've got 10 minutes.
He wasn't the only player who was left out, though. He wasn't the only player that left out. Kieran Tierney didn't make the squad. And Aubameyang didn't make the squad for personal reasons. All I'm trying to say is that you have to use your utility players. The reason why these players play, I gave you that reason. We have a condensed programme. You can't give these guys a buy and say, "Oh, yeah, well, it's our second string." No, Pepe cost £72 million. Willian has won every trophy going at Chelsea. They're experienced players. They have to turn up. They've got enough experience to understand Southampton. We played Southampton a few weeks back. Willian's been playing Southampton for the last 9 years since he's been at Chelsea. He knows what Southampton are about. You can't give these guys a buy. They're a disgrace.
Okay.
Their performance is a disgrace, and their attitude is a disgrace.
Okay. Let me just ask Terry this, yeah? Terry, welcome. Guys, this is Terry. Big up to Terry from Claude and the Bantas. I hope I got that name right. My pronunciation is very poor. He's had me on the last few days on their channel, and he's a very good lad. Apparently, it's 2 against 1 because it seems like myself and Terry are agreeing on a lot of things as opposed to Kenny Ken. So I'm happy I have a backup today.
You don't need a backup. You need a backup. We all want the same. We all want the same result.
Exactly.
Only our methods are different.
I'm just kidding. So let's hear Kenny. Let's hear Terry's take on the game today. What did you feel generally about the game today? Personally, I thought that to be honest with you, Kenny and I agree on a lot of things today. With the fact that we felt, and please tell us exactly if you think differently. We felt that the lineup wasn't a bad lineup because you have to rotate, obviously. But it backfired. It backfired, and for me, it's just strengthening the resolve of the manager to go out there and get more players. What did you feel about that? About the game? Did you agree with us or disagree?
Firstly, thank you very much for asking me on your channel, Tade. Really appreciate it, mate. I've literally got under 10 minutes because you texted me off the blue, so I've literally.
I know.
Just say thank you for sending me the link and just quickly give my views. Kenny, you're one of the legends, mate. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well.
Nice. Hope you could tell. Everything's all right with the family and everything.
Thanks, mate.
I know it's been hard, but I hope it's better.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, mate. Listen, look, on today's game, I wasn't happy with the team that he picked, but let me start off with saying I'm not happy with the team he picked. Obviously, I don't want Xhaka anywhere. Xhaka ain't been too bad, so let me start again. But Bellerin, I don't want anywhere near our first team anymore. I don't want Pepe, Willian, El Nini. Most of these players that today, you can tell now, are our second-rate team. They're our bench players, right? And this is my argument all the time that I have with Kenny, yourself, Taddy. I know you agree a little bit to me. When people say that Arsenal, yes, on paper, with the players that they've got, can get top four with the players on paper. But if you look at our squad on a whole, if any of our players get injured, this is the quality of players that we've got coming in. Yeah. And until we get rid of these players, right, a lot of people will sit there and say, well, yeah, but he's picked them and played today and he's done this and he's done that. Well, he's got to do that because that's our second-rate team, our second-string players. He's got to do that. Listen, he's damned if he does and he's damned if he don't at the moment, Arteta. Because let's be real, if he would have played our first-team players today and hypothetically 2 of them, like Smith-Rowe and Tierney, got injured, what the bloody hell is he doing? Why is he picking him to play in this game? You know what I mean? It's all about the league finish and the league table, where we finish in the league. The FA Cup, that's what we keep getting told. The FA Cup ain't that great or important anymore. I don't care if we have won the FA Cup. It's all about the league position and being in the top 4 for the Champions League, Taddy. Do you know what I mean? So if he would have done that and 2 players would have got injured today, oh my God, that would have been it. You know what I mean? That would have been it. Completely. He's got to be sacked. He's got to do this. I understand the reasons why he picked that team today and then players, because you've got to protect our best players at the moment.
So someone came to my Instagram, right? And I asked him, he was ranting. Obviously, I can understand he was angry. And then he came on and he was like, oh, Arteta is a fool, basically. And I said, oh, come on, don't say that. And then he went on and on and on and said, why would he make that selection? And I asked him a question. No, he didn't. I didn't ask him a question. We've got 9 games, right? And you've got 3 games in 9 games. Are you going to start the same players? Are you going to start your strongest players? Do you know what he said? He said he's going to start them in every single game. Now, do you think that was just a reactional, angry reply or statement? Or do you think he was trying to make a point there? That players should be able to play, the same player should be able to play every 3 games. Like that's 6 games in in 6 games in 18 days. Is that supposed to be so for for a team without
Tade,
rest?
I totally agree where that person's coming from, right? I totally agree with where he's coming from. You go back years ago, you know what I mean? It was the same team on the pitch every single game, and we all love that. That's what we want. But at this precise moment, we can't do that as a football club. We can't do that as a football club because, like I just said, right, and I've asked Kenny this the other day, same as you, Taddy. If you look at our best players that are possibly at this club at the moment that should be starting in our starting 11 every game, your Gabriel, your TNE, your Partey, your Smith Rowe, your Saka, your Martinelli. That's 6 players there. That's half of our team, right? With Leno in goal, so that'd be 7. So that's the most of our team, right? How many times have them players played in a game with each other? How many times?
Yeah, that's true. You mentioned that.
Hardly any. Why is
played
that?
together because of injuries and stuff. Yeah.
Because at the moment, unfortunately, they keep picking up injuries. We hope that they ain't injury prone. Let's be truthful. We hope that they ain't injury prone. But at the moment, they keep getting injured. So unfortunately, we've got to protect them because if we don't protect them, then this is the quality of players we're going to have in our squad and starting 11, which these players don't give a shit. Let's be honest. They don't care if they turn up like Willian and Pepe. They're getting their money and that's it. So you've got to manage the team, and that's what he's doing.
Okay. All right, then. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming on, Terry. I know you have to go, and I really, really appreciate this short notice. I really appreciate the fact you're able to just come on quickly. We'll be speaking to you very, very soon. Make sure that you guys tune into Claude and the Bantas. They always do a lot of transfer news every week, and we wish Claude quick recovery. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Kenny, love you, mate. And Taddy, see you next week.
Look after yourself.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Bye. Yes, that was Terry there. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, we need squad rotation. I think 3 of us agree on that. I don't know how many people are watching this right now, and I don't really know if you want to tell me what you think. If you want to come into the stream, the link is right there. It's there in the description. You can click on the link and you can come in and have your say. Velvision, big up to you yourself. I see you. I've seen you since. I just didn't have a chance to, to talk to you about it. So let's get straight into player ratings. And please, if you want to join in, please come in and join in. It's going to be a very quick one today. We're going to be going into player ratings now. Let me see if I can quickly share my screen. How do you share the screen on this? It's been so long since I used this last. Okay, we've got Mossyboy coming in. Right, let me just get Mossyboy in. Hey, Mossyboy, how you doing?
Hey, Tade, how are you doing? Kenny Ken, how are you doing? You guys okay?
How you doing, Mossyboy? Hope you're good. Hope you well. Hope you're not too frustrated and disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, but I just anytime Arsenal win a game or they lose a game, I just take it as normal. That's supposed to happen anyway. We
need some success, real success for you to get excited about it. I think you've been battle hardened by our inconsistent and poor displays.
Yeah, that's correct. You're right, Kenny. Because I don't really, if they win the game, I don't really get over the top and say, yeah, I just take it as a win and just move on to the next game. If they lose a game, I just don't get myself down. Oh yeah, oh no, we lose. No, I just take it as it comes, really. So, regarding today's game, I think I don't know why I can understand why I was listening to you when you're talking, Kenny. I can understand everything that you said. What I don't understand is I don't understand the reason why Mikel Arteta is resting player. Tade says something about someone that sent him a message on Twitter to say that, he's going to play those guys that have been winning every single game. I completely understand where that guy is coming from because, first of all, we're not winning the title. Secondly, we're not going to finish the top 4. We got nothing that we're playing for. The only chance of winning a trophy this season is this FA Cup. I would rather go out strong today and rotate the team on Tuesday because we still got a long way to go in the league and teams will drop points in the league. I would rather win today's game. If we lose on Tuesday, it's not going to it's not going to whether it affect our season anyway. We're gonna finish wherever we're gonna finish. So if you understand what I'm saying, and one thing I want to bring, yeah, I'm listening.
Right, just before you go to the next point, yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't agree with that. Right, I don't agree with that personally. I don't know if Kenny does, but my simple reason, the reason I don't agree with that is simply because I think we are talking from a fan's perspective. If you are a manager, there are certain things. Personally, I think there are certain things you're going to be thinking of. One, you're going to be thinking of squad management, right? Keeping people happy. Two, you're also going to be thinking about the best way you can reduce the possibility of injury as a manager. Those are the things you're going to be thinking of, right? And three, you now have to decide what is more important to you. Now, I've seen a lot of people on social media, including yourself right now, and I've seen a lot of people on social media say that they don't think we can do very well in the league. But people seem to forget that we're only 5 to 6, actually 5 points away from top 6, and we're only 7 points away from top 4.
Away from top 4. Yeah,
top 4. No, I said top 6.
Yeah,
and top 4. So there are two different things I'm talking about.
Yeah,
top 4, 7 points. Top 6, about 5 points thereabouts. Now, the question now is, what do you want more? Because this man has already won us the FA Cup. People are not satisfied. People feel that they should be able to get into top 4. That's what they thought we could achieve. But that's not looking like it now. But then again, you look at the point difference and asking yourself, hang on a minute. All these guys need to do is drop 2 points. Sorry, not drop 2 points. Lose 2 games. If they lose 2 games, we're in the running. Don't you think so? So the question now is, when you are saying, let me just get my point across quickly. Let me just get my point across.
All right.
Now you have 3 games in 9 days. Are you telling me you're going to use your best team in every single game when you're playing 3 games in 9 days? Is that the kind of manager you want to be?
No. What I said to you is, when I was talking earlier, what I said to you is, this FA Cup game today, I will go strong. And on Tuesday, I'm going to rotate the game. Because if we drop point, or if we lose the game on Tuesday, because it's a league game and the league is still long way away, we still have the, like you said, teams can lose 2 games, they can lose 3 games on the in the season. So we still have the opportunity to catch the team in front of us in the league because we lose the FA Cup now. Last season, when we are playing in the final, people do not have the opportunity to go to Wembley to go and watch the FA Cup final. This season, we might have chance to go there this season, and we're out. Then we don't have chance of it. It's not guaranteed. Well, we still got the opportunity, but it's not guaranteed that we're going to go and win the Europa League. If we get to the Europa League final, then the lockdown might kind of go away. We'll have chance to go. If you understand what I mean. And again, when you're saying that, teams are good, it's very difficult look at the way Man United is playing, look at the way Leicester is playing, look at the way Man City is playing. It's not guaranteed those teams we kind of draw points. Now we're looking at maximum finish, maybe probably 7 or 8 right now. So that's why I said we don't need to rest players.
What's the guarantee? So what's the guarantee we're going to win the FA Cup then?
Well, everybody knows FA Cup is Arsenal is FA Cup team. Everybody knows that we won it the most.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, there's no guarantee. But we always, you understand, we always kind of do well in the FA Cup. Let me tell you one thing here, Tade. When Mikel Arteta took over from Emery, when he came into, we are 6th in the table. When we finished season, we finished 8th. A lot of the FA Cup this guy won kept this guy, and if this guy doesn't win a trophy, the trophy this guy won makes people forget that, we're actually finished 8th in the league. And now this season, we're actually way below. It's not guaranteed that we're going to finish 8th this season. And now we're out of League Cup, we're out of FA Cup. If we're out of what's it called, the Europa League, then we won nothing, but we finished lower than where we are last season. That is not progression.
Okay.
To me.
Okay.
If you understand.
I see. Okay. So there's a question to the two of you right now, and Mossyboy are gonna go first, right? Honestly, I want you to give me a very honest answer, and this goes for everyone that's watching as well. GK, I see what you're saying. Do you think this squad that played today,
Yeah.
on paper, Are they good or not good enough to beat this Southampton team?
No, because Southampton they're
Be
a
honest.
better team. They can't beat Southampton team because that squad.
This team. No.
Today,
I asked the question. I asked is this squad. Are you telling me that they are not good? Are they good or good enough to beat this Southampton team?
But if they're good or good enough to beat us, they're not going to lose today. They will beat the team because they can't. They're not good enough to beat Southampton. Yeah, they can't. That's what I said to you. They can't beat Southampton. That's why they lose to them today.
Okay, so this is a squad. Okay. Before I say this, Ken, what did you feel about that?
Well, in terms of that question, you asked the question if the Arsenal squad is good enough to beat Southampton.
This squad today, this first 11 that played today,
the squad that you picked today is good enough to beat Southampton. My attitude is, we lost the match, and that's relative. The fact of the matter is, that personnel that played, right, should have grasped the opportunity they were taking. Because the only way you get yourself back into the game is by put yourself in the shop window to the manager to say, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm still here. I've played up my skin today. I want to be part of the first team for league games as well. The big game against Southampton and the game against Man United. And these players didn't take that opportunity because, in my opinion, the game, an FA Cup game." Is there for taking? Yes, Southampton going to take it seriously. They want to try and win a trophy, but
Kenny, let me say something quickly there. Yeah. And this Southampton, in their history, they have never ever beat Arsenal in the FA Cup until today. In their history, and if you look at this manager since he came in, he's been breaking record after record after record. Has been stood there for a very long time. Now today again,
let me tell you why I kind of disagree with some of the things you've said, right?
All right, I'm listening.
It is very easy. It is very easy to judge a manager, especially when it doesn't work out, and that's just what we normally do as fans, right? Because it didn't work out today. But if you ask me, as a manager, would I have done something similar? 100%, 100%. Now this Southampton team, whether you like it or not,
you would expect it. You expect more from your players, surely.
That's my point. I would expect more from the players. I will expect more from my players. People seem to forget that Southampton played 3 days ago. Do you know that he also made 7 changes? The same thing that Arteta made as well. 7 changes to the team. Go and look at.
Can I ask you a question? Tade, can I ask you one question?
Hang on. Yeah. Go on.
I want to ask you a question. Can you tell me? I just want to move back. Probably I want to go back to 2 steps back. Okay. This manager now, what is he doing different to the previous manager? What is he doing different from what he's doing now to what Emery is doing? Is it moving us forward, or we stand still, or we're going backwards?
No. Forget about whether backward or movement. That's a different thing entirely. The question you asked me, the question: what is he doing differently? What he's done different is he's been able to identify a pattern of play by using a particular formation, which he wants to stick to, which is 4-3-3. And he is also hang on. We saw a pattern of play when we're winning games, right? With the right players in the squad.
No,
this just goes to show. Hang on a minute. Are you telling me you did not see a pattern? Are you telling me you did not see a pattern of play when you had the Emily Control?
No, what you saw.
Are you telling me you did not see a pattern of play?
What you saw.
When you had the 3 guys up front, you did not see a pattern of play.
What you saw.
What do you mean there's no pattern of play? How can you say there's no pattern of play?
We are still enough to
come on.
No, we're not.
Come on.
Tade.
No.
We're still enough.
No. I disagree with you.
Team that basically plays not with a plan, but plays as a moment within moments during the game. Hence the fact that if you look at the performances of Smith Rowe, and
you don't want to give credit to this manager. You don't want to give
players. Let's not do that. This manager, 6 weeks, Willian. Let me say something now. Let me finish.
Kenny.
Let me listen. Listen 1 minute.
Hang on. Let me come in. Let me come in here. Let me come in here.
Wait till I finish my point first. Right. The fact of the matter is, and what people refuse to accept is that they're going on like Edward Smith Rowe's the best thing since sliced bread and so Saka. That formation had these players. If we'd not had a COVID outbreak before the Chelsea game, we would have still been playing that same personnel. This manager,
you keep saying that.
This personnel.
You keep saying that.
And
You keep saying that.
And what's happened is that we're doing off-field performances. You look at our performances. If you look at the first half against Newcastle this Monday, you look at the game against Newcastle a week before in the FA Cup. These were games where our game changers won the game. It wasn't nothing to do with his tactics. There was no tactics. If anything, Newcastle were the only ones with tactics.
Why I disagree with you guys? Do you know why I disagree with you?
But that's the fact.
Do you know why I disagree with you guys? Do you know why I disagree with you guys? Because you guys don't seem to understand that a manager and players is a symbiotic relationship. It is a symbiotic relationship. They have to work hand in hand. There are certain people, even in your workplace, right? There are certain people you will give instructions to. They will never carry out your instructions the way you want it. Never. And when that happens,
Tade, you can't compare workplace to football.
Can I land?
Yeah,
it is the same thing. It is the same thing because you have a manager who is the orchestra. You have a manager who is leading the pack, and the only way you can have success is if they listen to your instructions, carry out the things that you've asked them to carry out. Also, for them as players to be able to improve themselves and do what is required of them. I saw Pepe and William out there today. They did not look like they were stepping up to what they demanding of them. So what do you want a manager to do? What do you want a manager to do?
The reason why
not running when they should be running. Look at the Southampton team today. Look at how Joe Walcott, who was not even good enough to be in Arsenal, running up and down the whole pitch today. Come on, guys.
Tade, I will answer that question to you. The reason why I'm telling you that you cannot compare football to a workplace is if your manager give you an instruction in a place of work, you are individual that is not carrying that instruction. The company can get rid of that individual. On a football pitch, you can't get rid of 11 players. The manager is going to go first. Kenny, if you understand what I'm saying here,
100% true.
The manager that is going to go. It doesn't matter what instruction.
It depends on you. You are comparing what you're comparing right now is different from what I'm comparing, Mossyboy. Okay, what you are comparing, is totally different from what I'm comparing. What you said is totally spot on. 100%. I agree with you, right? Because you only have 2 windows to be able to get rid of players when they're not pulling their weight. Okay? But when you're on when you're on a contract, it's a lot difficult for the manager, right? He needs to find a way to be able to rally the troops. He needs to find a way to be able to motivate the players. I totally understand that, right? What I am simply saying is this is a gradual process of elimination, and it's taken Arteta time to realize many of the players that are not going to do it for him. He's been able to get rid of some players right now, right? He's been able to get rid of Kolasinac, the click, according to what they've said. The little by little, he's getting rid of the people, and he's like, okay, identify these guys are not going to do it for me. These guys are going to do it for me. Okay, it's a gradual process. Secondly, you look at today, he had to put Cedric in the left back position. Why? Because if Tani is not there, who do we have? If Tani is not there, who do we have?
That's
the point I'm saying.
Niles.
This is the thing. This is why I don't like the last game that Maitland-Niles played. You ripped into him, Kenny. You ripped his head, played rubbish.
Because I took the forward. What I'm trying to say.
Someone plays badly.
Why was it okay? Why was it okay before Christmas Chelsea game? Why is it okay before the Chelsea game to have the same personnel making the same mistakes, giving chances, but yet this guy, one strike, you're out? Come on.
That's what happened. This guy messed up every single fan.
So
and guess what? Hang on. And guess what? And guess what? It's simple for me, now. Go on.
After the Community Shield, right? Maitland-Niles. Oh, don't let him go. He's going to Wolves. Don't let him go. We need him. Oh, look at that performance. He's our best player in the field. Then all of a sudden, he struggles to get inside.
Did you see?
Did you see
the interview?
That was the feed.
And
then he struggled against Crystal Palace. Right. I did criticise him.
He struggled badly. He struggled badly.
Yeah,
and secondly,
one strike.
No.
One strike.
Not one strike. Not one strike. No. But you need to read in between the lines, Ken. Did you see the news conference where they asked him about Maitland-Niles? Did you see what he said about Maitland-Niles? He said there's competition and he needs to step up.
Right now.
No. He needs to step up. So there are things happening in the background we don't know. This guy might probably be very lazy. You don't even know what he's doing. He might be lazy in the training. You don't know. He could be taking a piss. You don't know, but you can read in between the lines. This guy seems to have dropped down in terms of his work ethics. That if you read in between the lines in that conference.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but Tade, this is what this is. Let me quickly say something. This is why I'm asking you earlier that why is it resting players? I will go because he can easily play Curentini today on the left back and just push and just play Cedric on the right back.
You see, this is exactly
He
my
can
point.
easily do that.
No. He cannot easily do that. This is exactly my point. This is why I'm getting a bit pissed off right now. You guys want the same players to play every 3 games. For God's sake, we should stop thinking like that.
Tade, you're not listening to me, right? You're not listening to me.
I am listening to you.
What I'm saying is, you go strong in this today's game, and you rest player for Tuesday night.
I agree 100% because you guys are the ones that keep complaining. When Partey came in and got injured, we complained that why did he rush him back? When Martinelli came into the team, he got injured quickly. Now Tierney had a tightness. He had a tightness in some games.
It doesn't look like you're listening, though.
I am listening to you because you are not convincing me. You are saying he should play Tierney. Why should he play Tierney? He needs to freaking rest. He needs to rest.
Yeah, but we got a game on Tuesday. We got another game on Tuesday, Tade.
Oh, you don't want, wait, hang on a minute. So you are saying we should play a lesser team in the league, which I disagree with.
Because we are not going anywhere in the we're not going to finish top 4. We're not going to win the league. We can rotate that way, but the opportunity, the only one opportunity to win the cup is FA Cup. That's the only chance we have. Because in the league, people will still draw points in the league. We can still catch teams in the league. This is why I'm saying that if I'm the manager, if I'm in this position, I will definitely go strong team today. Then I will definitely rotate player in the week.
I disagree. Let's agree to disagree. Let's move on. GK here. GK says we're not winning. I need to read the comments quickly. GK says we're not winning anything in the league. Be smart. Come on. That's one person that agrees with you, Mossyboy, obviously. Look, listen here. Just to get my point across here. I never said we're winning anything in the league. You guys should get me right. What I said was we have an opportunity to be able to make top 6 or top 4. That's what I said. And it's based on the top point difference. I don't think we're winning the league. So don't.
Yeah, but Kenny, you think we're gonna make top 4? Kenny?
No.
Sentiment.
No.
Do you think we're gonna win the FA Cup as well? Do you think we're gonna win the FA Cup?
Yeah, but we
thought we would win the FA Cup. I thought we would win the FA Cup.
We got a massive chance to win FA Cup than the Europa League.
I see. So because it's now our birthright, yeah? It's our birthright. FA Cup is our birthright.
It's our birthright. It's not a birthright. It's a massive competition.
If it's our birthright, yeah? If it's our birthright, then we should have won it every single year. Because obviously 2018, we got kicked out from FA Cup this same 4th round.
Then where do we finish? Then we got kicked out, but where do we finish?
6th.
No. That year. Then when we
in 2018, yeah, when we lost against Nottingham Forest, we finished 6th.
He just told you we finished 6th. Yeah. So I don't really understand what. So do you want an argument about that as well? Sentiment FC, I need to read through these comments quickly. Let's answer these comments. Sentiment FC says top 4 would be achievable if Partey was fit all season. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. GK says there was no need to play an inferior team. Well, this is someone that agrees with you, Mossyboy. GK, we're not getting top 4. Well, there's some back and forth going on there. GK, I know that was hypothetical. Okay, this is between the two of them. In the FA, you usually start your league first 10. But change the keeper. But we got a dud in Rusan. Yeah, that's
Ryan was on the bench.
We got Ryan out. Yeah, but the same Ryan is third choice in Brighton. Anyway, that's a different topic.
Yeah, but
I have my reservations about him. I have my
reasons.
Right. I don't know the full reasons. GK, no, there are no dot. These are dot crap that needs to be sold major. I agree with him on that. This is just conversation between them. With an indicator aren't good enough. I'm sorry, they've not been good enough. I totally agree with you on that. Elneny is Southampton level. Well, Southampton just beat us, so I don't really understand. Ken, exactly. GK, but we know Willian hasn't had a decent performance since the start of the season. Pepe only seems to flourish against poor teams in Europa. Okay, before I read on, because there's so many comments, and I think I've seen Claude slagging me off there, so I'm probably going to read it out. What do you guys feel about this statement about from GK. Willian and Pepe. What do you guys feel about these two players?
Fully deserved. Fully deserved. The cap fits. The cap fits Tade and Mossy. But it fits. You know, Pepe in the Europa League has scored spectacular goals, but we've been playing the mighty Dundalk, the Rapid Vienna, and the mighty Mulder. So, of course, he's against that world-class and renowned opposition. Of course, they're going to flourish and play their best football. In terms of Willian, biggest disappointment. I'm very disappointed. I'm angry with him. I don't know this Willian. The Willian I know at Chelsea was the Willian who when their team's down tools, he's the one who was still running for the manager. You know, one of his.
Yeah, but what we say to the William one is, I think the board and the manager just need to kind of put their hands up and say they get it wrong for bringing William in. So that's what I would say, because he's not been performing at all. So he's just
I don't get it though. I don't understand why those performances. It doesn't make sense to me. From what I've seen at Chelsea, I know Chelsea fans.
It's completely different. He's just an old age. I think he can't catch up with the pace.
Yeah, some people get older than others, man. That guy can't run anymore. He can't. I'm serious.
Run anymore.
You can see. You know what I've noticed about Willian? My personal opinion. I think he's trying. He just can't do it.
He just can't. His body is not. His body is not carrying him anymore. That's right.
Trying, but it's not. That's my personal opinion. Uzair says
6 months though. Only a few months. He was running. It was he that bad in his last season at Chelsea? I thought he was one of their better players.
Yeah, I agree with this guy here.
Yeah,
I agree with this guy here, Tade. I will sell Nketiah and upgrade Balogun into the first team. Yeah. I will make Balogun my third choice striker in the first team after
Arteta doesn't agree with you. Arteta doesn't agree with you, I'm afraid. You know why I say Arteta doesn't agree with you? Is because Arteta's interview yesterday suggested, and I thought that was a disgrace as well. I wish Arteta would just, take the option of no comment and just shut up and just get on with his job. Because every time he opens his mouth, it's just garbage.
Most goals, this guy is supposed to be scoring for the first team. He's scoring the goals for under 23.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. But in terms of Arteta suggested, and this is a suggestion, and I'm only going by what he said. He's suggesting that the reason why Balogun can't see a pathway into the first team is because they said there's players in front of him, and he mentioned about the development of Eddie Nketiah. And so basically, he said that Eddie Nketiah's development is more important than Balogun's, and
that's not what he said.
No. That's
how you read it. That's how you listened to it.
That's the suggestion. That's the suggestion. Let me finish. He mentioned about Eddie Nketiah and about his development. Now, I'm sorry, Eddie Nketiah, for all intents and purposes, went to Leeds United, and
was on the bench
for some reason. Bielsa did, like I said, had players in front of him. He's come back to Arsenal, and let's face it, man, he hasn't been a qualified success. He's lightweight in my opinion. He's not Arsenal level, and I can only see him blocking the pathway of a player who feels that he should be at the top level. Players that I would like to see promoted, so I can have a look at him. And I generally believe the player that Balogun is a better footballer than him.
I'm gonna ask you guys one question, right?
Yep.
Because I'm in between when it comes to this Balogun issue. Okay.
Yep.
A player, he's good. There's no doubt, right? There are a few things, but I'm gonna try and make you guys understand, right? We know the guy wants to play. We know he wants to play.
Yeah.
Right. But a player at this age who doesn't seem to be committed to the club yet. Put your manager hat on. I want you to put your manager hat on, right?
Yep.
For 1 second. Think like a manager, not a fan. A player that you are telling him he's part of the plans, right? You want him to sign, right? Once he signs, you guys can then make a pathway forward for him. But he's not signing because he wants guarantee of first team football. There's no such thing as guarantee, because that's what is holding him back. He wants to play. And that's what Arteta also mentioned. He wants to play. And one of the reasons he's not signed a contract with Arsenal is because he wants first team football. You cannot guarantee him first team football. One, Whether we like it or not, yeah, this guy has not had a lot of game time. He has not played a lot of games. We've seen glimpses of him, there is no doubt. Okay, the same way we saw glimpses of Nketiah when he came on, because I was in the stadium when he came on against Norwich. I will never forget that. And he impressed under Arsene Wenger. Okay, and everyone started singing his name. Not me, but most people started singing his name. The point I am making, right, is before we go on and start making a lot of noise about these players, we should be careful about what we wish for. I believe that Balogun should sign and be patient and wait for his turn.
No, he shouldn't.
Listen, let me get my point across.
Can you let him finish? We can answer that question.
Better still, he signs, and if it's about being committed to the club, he commits to the club, and he can still get playing time elsewhere on loan, and then he comes back stronger. This guy, whether we like it or not, he still needs development. Even Emil Smith-Rowe today still needs development. In as much as he's good, he still needs development, because there are going to be games that we're going to be crossing Emil Smith-Rowe. Mark my words. There will be games that we're going to meet a very tough team, and then the lack of experience is going to show in these guys, whether we like it or not. So before we start making a hell of noise about Balogun, which I love, don't get me wrong, I love him, we should be careful about just promoting this guy. I remember very well when Flamini was the number one in the defensive midfield, and we had Lassana Diarra in the team. He was impatient, and he ended up in Portsmouth. And the next season, Flamini left for AC Milan. He would have been the number one DM if he was patient. What happened to Lassana Diarra now? He went to Real Madrid and his career has gone down. The point I'm making by all this long speech, because I need water now, all this long speech I'm making is simply that we should take it a notch down and think like a manager first. You need commitment from your players. If you want to manage them, you need commitment, and it's very important.
Yeah, and I got a question for you, Tade. Quick one. We know that everybody. Why can't arteta? We know that we're struggling for number 10 role, and everybody was calling out Smith-Rowe. Then the manager gave him the chance, and he grabbed those chances by the stroke of the neck. And now is our number one player on the team sheet when it comes to midfield. Okay. My question is, every single fan they're shouting for, oh, Balogun should be playing ahead of Nketiah. Why can't the manager listen and just give him that chance and see how he's going to? If Balogun doesn't perform, then everybody that is asking for him then we now know, oh yeah, he's not ready to play in the Premier League. Because remember, Smith-Rowe is not playing. It's when we're struggling for someone at that number 10 role, then the manager listened to the fans and he brought him in and everything started to click, right? Why can't he give Balogun the same, trust him, put it in the team, one of the Premier League game, see how he's going to perform?
Okay.
That's my question.
Do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you have now gone into research and development, trial and error. That's what you're going to do. And trial and error sometimes pays off very well, sometimes
like it pays for
now,
MS Pro, right?
Ooh, very good. Now, it didn't pay off well for Nketiah. Now, this is the thing, right? This is something that does my head in and makes me very, very angry, right? Because we Arsenal fans are one of the most reactional fans in the world of football. We react so easily that we don't take a lot of things into account. If he plays this guy right now and we lose the game, every single person is going to forget that he gave Balogun a chance. What they're going to remember is we lost to Southampton. What they're going to remember is we lost to Leicester. What they're going to remember is we lost to Manchester City. What they're going to remember is we lost to Man United. That is what Arsenal fans are all about. They don't think about anything.
People will remember that he played and he doesn't do nothing.
They will remember that as well. But the manager's job is at stake. Do you really think this manager wants to be sitting down there and be experimenting? Because at the end of the day, you need to be careful.
Yeah, but the thing is, this manager has been experimenting since the beginning of the season anyway. Without playing number 10, without playing nobody he experiment different player at the number 10 row. He experiment by playing William as first 9.
As a manager, Mossyboy, you're not going to risk playing youngsters. Every single youngster that has made it today was an experiment that paid off.
Yeah, but
And when they don't pay off, the manager is bad. Simple.
yeah, but
When
the
they
thing
don't
is, Tade, what you need to understand is, we just need to kind of back down a bit and backtrack a little bit. A lot of people are saying that, oh yeah, because I want to go back to when Aubameyang is not firing. This is the time that, when this manager can kind of say, okay, I've got a elite player in the under 23 that is banging in 3 goals, 2 goals every time he played. Let me give him a chance and see what he's going to do.
Okay.
If you understand what I mean.
Can I ask you,
From there, it might
know
click,
that
it might not click.
do you know that Nketiah has scored
Yeah.
more goals than Balogun on the under 23? Do you know that?
He's got, yeah, but he
has
can't
scored
do.
more
But
goals.
Nketiah doesn't
you know
look. Nketiah doesn't look like a
No, no, no,
first-team
no,
Premier League player.
Excuse me, you just came in and started giving me stats about goals, and I'm telling you now that do you know that Nketiah has scored more goals than Balogun?
Okay, when Nketiah is playing for under 23, is Balogun playing? Was it in the under 20? Is he playing? Is he playing like week in, week out, like what he's doing now? It's not.
Look, both of them both play. The point I'm making to you right now is,
yeah,
Nketiah was an experiment that didn't pay off.
Yeah, but this is exactly. Nketiah is an experiment, but Nketiah doesn't look like a Premier League player. Look at him. If he goes away to go and play for England under 23, he scores goals week in, week out. Go and play. That's why he's not getting called up into England first team.
Okay.
It's not working out. Get him out. Get someone else in. That's football. Football is a winning business. You understand what I mean?
You and I are gonna get into one box today because we're gonna probably. Sentiment FCS quickly. I need to run through some of these comments. Sentiment FCS says Pepe have he stepped up today. Did he step up again? He made some runs that wasn't
no. I don't agree with this.
Man. But on a scale of, okay, we'll get to player ratings very soon because we need to round up, right? We've been arguing a lot today. Just quickly though, I don't think he was the worst. Today, yeah, I still felt he played a bit better than Martinelli, in my opinion. Today.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking Martinelli, the injury Martinelli had, is still playing at the back of his mind, I think. So it's still not. That's an
assumption. You can never know. That's an assumption.
We never know. But
I've got a message for you.
What did you say? What did you say, Kenny?
Tade, you're driving me mad. Arteta has no tactical plan. That's factual. That's factual.
Shut up! Shut up!
Factual.
Claude is hitting on you bad.
Claude, you're supposed to be resting, mate. I don't know if you're still here on the stream, right? But you're supposed to be resting. How the hell am I driving you mad? How? By the way, guys, this is a perfect opportunity to let you guys know, right? If you're watching now, myself and Claude, hopefully he gets well soon, and when he gets well, we'll get cracking. There's gonna be a show that we're gonna be doing. And I mean, this is a show that I would have loved to get Kenny in, but honestly, it's gonna be too bad for me because that's gonna be 2 against 1, and I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I want that.
I'm available. Get me in. Get me in there.
No, I'm not gonna get you in. All of these seem to be against me. All of these seem to be against me, right?
No. Tade, one thing I want to say is, Tade, we seriously, we Arsenal fan here. We need to really lower our expectation with this manager that we have in. We need to bring. We don't want to go into every game every week or every time to think we're gonna go ahead and win that game. If we win, fine.
I agree with you on. That's one thing I agree
if we win, fine. If we lose, then I don't want Arsenal fan to kind of get down to say, oh yeah, we lost the game, because that's Arsenal, really.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay, just one thing. GK here says, I get what you're saying, Tade. For once, someone that gets me. Please, God, please send these people to me more often. Please, thank you. I get what you're saying, Tade. Yes, I think quality we had the What does it mean? Quality we had the better. I think quality we had the better team, but we know they're crap just based on the performance we get out of them, which doesn't amount to any consistent form. Listen, I still maintain, right, that this team today should have done better. They should be knocking on the door, just like Kenny said earlier. They should be knocking on the door. They should be ashamed of themselves that the lack of Emil Smith-Rowe and
because
Saka.
This is the opportunity for them to show the manager.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now they didn't do it, and the guy had to then go back to the bench and say, do you know what? Saka, please, can you come in? These guys are messing up. Party, please, can you come? Do you know, it's a slap on the face. It's a slap on the face. Arteta isn't an English rapper. No plan B. Oh, God. You guys on Arteta. You guys should leave Arteta. It's time to go. Claude, that's Claude, man. You have a fan here. Hi, Tade. Who does Smith Rowe have a brain of? He has a brain of Xavy. Yes, I said it. Leave me alone, people. Leave me freaking alone, man. That was a figurative expression. What is it? Was a
Any player ratings? Any player ratings?
Leave me alone, man.
Let's do the player ratings, Tade.
Player ratings.
Yeah, we're gonna do the player ratings. Tade, let me come in. I already told you guys the link is right there, but right now we have to go to player ratings. So I'm gonna be ending it. It was right there, Nathaniel. It was always there. You guys don't read descriptions, do you? Anyway, but I'm gonna be doing player ratings now, man. Maybe for the next week, Nathaniel. We're talking about a player single partner had to knock, which led to him needing to be rested. I think we're talking about something else there. Mossyboy, we play KT today, Tuesday, Saturday. This is what I was trying to tell you. We've talked about this already. I don't think you can play players every 3 games. It's just, come on. Nah, this is just all discuss. Mossyboy, we overuse and burn out our best players. They get injured. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. We need to be careful. Anyway, truly Nemo, big up to you. I think with the team we have currently, we can achieve top 6 and have a strong European run. We have to prioritize. I'd rather win the game on Tuesday. This is someone that agrees with me. Oh God, 2 people now. Thank you. At least I get people that agree with me. Can I? Yeah, we're gonna get into it quickly. I just need to go through these comments. I know you guys are in a hurry. Eddie has a higher goal ratio than Balogun. There you go. William has produced just 2 shots on target in the in 20 appearances in all competitions for Arsenal. Listen, man. Oh man, there's so many comments, man. There's so many comments. Let me just see if there's a player ratings now, please. Okay, fine. Everyone is asking for player ratings. Let's get into player ratings. Jesus Christ. Let's get into player ratings. Oh God, you guys, man. All right. Let's just get into player ratings. Good. People. If you're just joining, please.
Before we go, Tade, quick one. I just we just need to send out our support to our captain, Aubameyang. We hope everything is okay with him and his family. So yeah.
Yes.
I know it's personal reasons. Do we know what happened?
Personal reasons. That's all.
It's just say personal reasons.
Okay.
We're not sure.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So we're gonna get through this quickly. Nathaniel, I have to get you in for next week. I need to round this up quickly. So it's going to be next week. Claudia says Arteta out. I know he's always going to say that. So player ratings. Just before we go on, few things. Yes, you're right in saying for whatever it is that is happening with Aubameyang, I hope everything works out well for him. And rest in peace to Larry King as well. I don't know if many of you know Larry King. I grew up watching Larry
CNN.
King. Yes, CNN. Rest in peace. I was so shocked. He died of coronavirus. Rest in peace to him. So, guys, please, there's a link right there in the description for player ratings. Please, I want you to do your player ratings. We're going to do ours now. Then we're going to check the average almost immediately. So, Aubameyang did not play today. Let's move to Martinelli. What will you rate Martinelli, Kenny?
4.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, then. Any words around that? No words.
No. It just don't really play well today.
All right.
So
all right. William, Mossyboy William.
It's like we said earlier, he's trying to push himself, but it's not just happening for him. I will probably go with 4 as well.
Well, for the 2 of them today, I'm not even gonna lie, I would have given them 3 both. They were really awful. I'm gonna do this rating. Yes, I need to get in on this. Get in on this because you guys are gonna bastardize this guy. Whether we like it or not, right? He was bad, but he was still the best of the bunch up front today, in my opinion. He created some chances for there was a back heel that he gave to Nketiah. First half, he was a bit non-existent. Second half, I think he woke up, even when he went to the left wing as well. So just because of the fact that he was the best among the bunch, I'm gonna give him a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but whether you agree or not,
I'll probably go down to 3 on that. Yeah.
But he was better than the guys that you gave 4. So why would you give him a 3?
Yeah, because he just gave so many ball away today, Tade. He gave the ball away so many times.
Anyway, thank God is my rating. 5 stays. I don't care about any of you right now when it comes to my
That's
ratings.
right.
Okay.
Kenny Ken, El Neni, please. El Neni was the one, and I'm going to leave this one to you to analyze.
Struggled badly with. He got no help from his midfield, and today was probably one of his worst games I've seen for him. I'm going to give him a 5. Struggled.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
You guys seem to forget that he led. You guys seem to forget that he got dispossessed for the goal.
Yeah, I know he got dispossessed for the goal, but he struggled. There were other instances where he did what he could.
Okay. Cedric.
Cedric, yeah, Cedric. I would say he's playing on the left today, and every time he wants to, he won't be able to cross with his left foot anyway. We have to cut back to the right, so it's not his fault for not making things happen on the left. So I'll probably go standard 5 for him as well. Yeah, because he hasn't done anything wrong. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take Leno. Obviously, he conceded one goal, which was very difficult for him because it was a deflection from Gabriel. He made a very important save. I remember very well from Che Adams, which was also, in fact, the way Che Adams beat Gabriel. Then I was feeling so. Gabriel is a different topic, but the way he beat Gabriel and went in, it was just pathetic.
Gabriel was just flat-footed. That's why. It's flat-footed.
Yeah. But we'll get to Gabriel. So for me, Leno, for me today, I thought he was still our. Let me think about this. How many saves did he really make today? Apart from that one save. Yeah, I mean, he made that a very important save. Even though it would have made it maybe, I don't know, maybe. I'm tempted to give him 5 or 6, to be honest, but I'm just gonna give him a 5. I don't know, man. I would have given him a 6 just because of that save. But we lost the game, so it's difficult for me to give him a 6. But that save he did was very, very vital. I must say. Like I said, this one is for you, Kenny.
It's hard to analyse the game because he didn't have enough time to affect anything in terms of the intensity went up, but I don't think he was responsible for that.
He only came in when we're chasing the game. That's all.
Yeah. I have to give him a 4 because there was no memorable contribution from him.
Yeah, fair. Eddie Nketiah, the top striker in under 23. Mossyboy, you are the wrongest person to give me.
Oh my days. Tade, you and I, we had a chat about this guy, and I've said that to you that day that this guy is not the striker that is going to move us to the next level where we want to be, man.
What about this game now? Don't look at it as a whole.
About this game, I just don't. I know he's a young striker. I don't want to be too harsh on him. But I can't give him anything less than 3, man. Trust, because I would give him 3. Yeah.
Okay. Shaka, I'm gonna do Shaka. I'll give Shaka a standard 5, nothing more. I don't think. I don't.
That's too high, Tade. Come on.
If I'm gonna give El Neni, if you're gonna give El Neni 5, I rather give. I'm using Kenny's rating now. Kenny's rating.
No problem.
He did not. He wasn't the direct cause of any of the goals today. El Neni was. So if he's giving him a 5, why should he get lesser? Can you answer that, Mossyboy?
Yeah,
what did he do wrong today? Tell me, what did he do wrong today?
Listen. If you go back to watch the game, Tade, every time this guy collect the ball from the defense, I just have a panic. I just want to have an heart attack. He nearly give it away. To me, it doesn't do anything today, man. It doesn't do nothing.
The question is, did he get dispossessed several times? Did he lose the ball? I don't think so. Even if I thought it's a back pass, the point I'm making is if we're gonna give El Neni 5, who got dispossessed several times today, who caused the goal, why should I give this guy lesser? That's my point.
But I don't know why you gave. That's why I said I don't know why you gave El Neni 5 anyway.
I didn't give him. Kenny did.
Oh, Kenny did. Okay. Yeah.
Saka. This is.
You got no time to do anything. Though.
I think this is for Kenny Ken, right? Yeah, this is for Kenny Ken. Quickly. I think he's frozen. His internet has messed up again. I'm gonna do this for him because to be honest, he didn't do much. He really didn't do much, man. I'm forced to give him a 4 or 3. Honestly, yeah, I can't give him any rating. Bellerin, this is for you.
Bellerin, it doesn't really do anything for the fair, but he's crossing are better today when he's crossing in, but
Okay.
yeah, and he's kind of put his body on the line for one of the shots to distract the striker. So I'll probably give him a standard 5 anyway.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Holding, are you back?
I'm
Kenny
back.
Ken? Okay, why don't you do the holding one? What do you feel about holding today?
6.
You give him a 6. Wow. We considered 1 goal, but okay. And you don't think that was a penalty? Because I thought that was a penalty, whether we like it or not.
You mean the one that he fouled so long?
Yes, that was a penalty.
I didn't. No. Tade, I think Long just want to make it look like there was a contact, but
there was contact.
One thing you need to understand is, listen. One thing you need to understand is football is a game of contact. If you understand what I mean, for that guy to get a penalty, then what Rob Holding did to him, it doesn't warrant him going down. He can still stand up on his feet.
So I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is spot on. However, I am going by the standards that have been set this season by different games that I have watched. I have seen worse than that in a Chelsea game where
I've seen that given before.
Abraham. That's my point. So I'm going by the standards that has been set. So why should this be different? Anyway, do you know what? There's no point arguing. We'll stick with your 6, Kenny Ken, even if I don't agree. But Gabriel, then, so if you're gonna give him 6, then Gabriel, what am I gonna give Gabriel? I'm gonna take Gabriel because obviously we switched places now. Gabriel for me was G3, right? In the first half, he was
Rusty.
G3. I don't care whether it's rusty. I'm gonna look at it from a very objective point of view. I'm not gonna be looking at why. I'm looking at what, not why. So yes, he might have been.
He hasn't played. He hasn't in the last 6 games we play. He hasn't get involved.
Mossyboy, I am giving a rating here based on performance, not based on the reasons why he performed badly.
Okay, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get.
You're trying to excuse this for him that is rusty. I get it, it's rusty. I don't care whether it's rusty. I'm giving an objective analysis here. Then tomorrow we can talk about why.
Why?
I'm not giving a reason why. I'm giving what. Today, was he good or bad? No, he wasn't good.
He wasn't good. Yep.
He was bad. Why? I'm not giving a rating based on that. So today he got done. The first half, I don't know what happened. They gave him a pass that he let go to throw in for whatever reason. He got done by Che Adams. Honestly, there was another ball they played over the top, himself and Holding from the goalkeeper. If you remember, there was a goal kick that passed him and Holding, and they initiated an attack. I don't know what they were doing. Honestly, I'm gonna give him a 4. I'm sorry. I don't know. I really don't know why you give Holding a 6, but I'm giving him a 4. Thank God I was one that did his rating. This is for you, Mossyboy. Quickly.
Yeah, Partey. I just he came in like about 65 minutes. He came on. So when he came on, the game changed a little bit in the middle. So I would stick to standard 5 as well now.
Okay, so 5 is like your standard. Oh God, oh man. Ceballos. Okay. Jesus Christ, this is the wrongest person to give. Arteta. And again.
Look, I've got no complaints. I've got no complaints with what he did in terms of because I understand why he did it. My beef is with the players who played and let the team down. That's my anger with him because they haven't given their manager a reason to say, look, I should be playing instead of Emil Smith, or I should be playing instead of Saka. You know, those players didn't do that. So really and truly, he's getting a bit of a buy. I didn't particularly like his substitutions too much, but any of them could have been substituted. You know that. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Do you know what?
I'm still going. He's still only getting 5 though.
5 is fair. I thought we were gonna give him a 3 because obviously that's what you do best. That's what you do best. You know. Yeah. Anyway, that's done.
5 is good.
That's done. We're just gonna quickly get into. Just see now. Yeah, let's just see. I'm just gonna quickly get into that now, and then I want us to look at the average quickly so everyone can actually see. Let's have an idea of what the average is for today. I want to see what the guys are thinking, whether they agree with you or not. Let's see what the average ratings is for today. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Southampton. There it is. Okay. Okay.
Hey, you know what I should do that? Because let's ask you guys a question. So people on my Instagram are saying that Balogun left a Twitter post or social media post. Can anyone enlighten me what he said?
No, I'm just checking my Twitter now. I want to see if
it's people. Someone in my Instagram. I think
does anyone in the chat? Does anyone in the chat know about that, guys?
Yeah, because they're saying it's talk, I think it was Nathaniel was talking about ego. Something that was an ego-driven post or something. Because a few comments have been made regarding that. If anyone can help me out with that.
No, can anyone just check quickly what he said? Truly Nemo, he said, Arteta is giving, oh God, Claude, they're giving this guy a 0. I know. Thank God I don't have a 0 on my scale. Truly Nemo said he posted a clip of him hitting a strike, basically being petty about, if he had done that, okay. I think I saw, wait, hang on a minute. I think I saw, I only saw a clip of him scoring goals. I didn't see him say anything. I didn't really read the caption, but I saw a clip of him scoring goals on his page.
Look, you know what the situation is, right? Is that Arsenal fans have listened to Arteta's interview and they've looked at the reference towards Eddie Nketiah, and then by way of coincidence, the guys put a clip of him scoring goals. So people run away with that and done their algebraic calculations and come up with something else. We don't know that for sure, but it's just a coincidence.
If he's done that, then I wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway, you never know. That's the truth. You never know. Anyway, let's quickly run through the averages, right? So Martinelli, wow. You see, is this subjective or objective now? Because I'm not sure about this. Martinelli gets an average of 6.12. What are you guys smoking?
Can I just say something, Tade? Can I just say something about Martinelli? A lot of Arsenal fans have anointed, just like Smith Rowe just now. A lot of Arsenal fans are anointed out Martinelli as the best thing since sliced bread. He's an excellent player, but what I see is a raw player that still needs a lot of work and fine tuning. But because he's a big name, and because of that goal against Chelsea, that's enough for him to get given the massive land back in Brazil to build 4 houses. That's the adulation that he's getting. But it's true.
I hear what you're saying, right? But the question now is, do you think that when people are giving ratings, they're quite subjective and they don't really look at the game in itself, but they look at the guy's overall performances in previous games?
The ratings are not personal. The ratings aren't personal. Ratings have never been personal. It's just what you see in the pitch, and he didn't have a good game. It doesn't matter whose fault it is or what you blame. He didn't play well. I mean, you could blame the manager, blame the lack of service, but he didn't play well, and that's just a fact.
Yeah, and that was the chance that they gave to him in the free kick, where obviously it's his left foot, but I mean, he should be doing better than that. Anyway, Willian gets a 2.5 average. You guys are brutal, man. Jesus Christ. What did you? Who did the Willian rating? That was you, Mossyboy, right? I think it was you, Mossyboy. I can't remember what we gave him.
William, I think I gave him 3.
Well, 2.5, that's not bad. That's not far from you. Pepe gets a 4.12. I did Pepe. I gave Pepe a 6. No, I gave him a 5. Sorry. I think I gave him a 5. I gave him a 5. Close enough. 4.12. Close enough. Okay, Willock didn't play, so I don't know why he's getting the rating. El Neni gets a 4.86. Now, Kenny gave him a 5, so that's close enough. That's close enough. Kenny can give him a 5. That's close enough. Cedric gets a 5.12 today. I think one of you gave him a standard 5 today.
I gave him a standard 5, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Leno gets a 6.75. Okay, I did Leno. I think I give Leno 5. I was going to give him a 6, but I give him a 5 simply because we conceded the goal and we lost the game. Yes, he made a save, but yeah, I mean 6.75, not bad. That means some people give him a 7. Obviously, that's what it means. Lacazette gets a 5.29. I think one of you gave him a 4. Kenny Ken.
That's me.
Kenny Ken
I
gave him
think.
a 4. Right. So
Yeah.
5.25 is still not bad. Let's be real. Nketiah here. Obviously, almost everyone in the club wants him gone. No offense, but you know, you're not playing well.
I gave him 3.
You gave him a 3. That's close enough. Just one thing I want to say, right? I am really, really hoping very soon that we get back into Europa League because it might help the chemistry of the second team. This is me just trying to be objective here. It might really help because they will have a run of games to be able to play together. Because I'm not going to lie.
I can't see it happening, bro. The reason why I can't see it happening is because Arteta may see it as his priority in order to get into the top 4 or get into the Champions League. So he'll play a stronger team, I believe.
Fair enough.
Because we're playing Benfica anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you know what? I didn't think about that. You're spot on. You're totally spot on there. You are. Shaka here gets a 5.25. Good. I did the rating for Shaka. It simply means almost all of you are in agreement with me. Thank you. You're far too kind, people. You're far too kind. You see, objectivity. Now, I don't really understand. How does Saka get a 6?
Well,
again, reputation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bellerin gets a 4.25. You were the one that gave him a rating of 5.
5, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
So 4.25 is still not bad. That means people are split in between. There's an average there. Not bad. Rob Holding here gets a 4.71. Now, you gave him a 6. This is way off what you gave him, Kenny Ken. Way off what you gave him.
I don't. You look at it. He didn't really do anything too bad. He wasn't our worst player, and you know, he has improved considerably, and there was evidence of that in that game. But you know, it wasn't a good day at the office for any of our team.
Okay, Gabriel gets a 4.29. I did the rating for him. I gave him a 4, I think. Was it 3 or 4?
4.
I gave him a 4. So that's close enough. I see a lot of people on my wavelength today. That's good. Thomas Partey here gets a 6.25. Honestly, he didn't do much, in my opinion.
Reputation.
Who did the rating for him?
I did. I gave him 5, standard 5.
Okay. I can't see Arteta here for some weird reason. Did he not get? Why is Arteta not here? No, except this particular thing is okay. I think this probably is him. This is him here. I don't know why it's called him row 27.
Yeah, when I was doing it on the thing, I saw it's called row.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't give his name properly. Apologies. So this is Arteta. Yeah, Arteta gets a 4.88. Who did the rating for Arteta? Kenny Ken, you give him a 5. That's fair enough. 4.88 is not far. So the whole team as a whole today got a 5.04. So that's above average.
I think what's happening right now is that the thing about the reason why the only good thing to come out of today is that fans who I thought lacked ambition and that bought into this sort of easy street reputation of the club, that where we've lowered our ambitions, where average performances acceptable. The anger of fans is refreshing because they are angry. They do want to win every football match, and they have a lot. They've proved that they have ambition in terms of where we want to go. I just hope that that carries on towards the end of the season, where players and manager are going to be called to the account. Because as Mossyboy stated earlier during the stream, and I agree with everything he said, the FA Cup now taking away Arteta's protection. He's got the Europa League. We are going to look at whether we like it or not his league position at the end of the season. If the Champions League proves to be, not the Champions League, the Europa League proves to be unsuccessful this season, which means his league position has to. If it's 9th or 10th, then he's got a problem because he finished lower than where he finished last season with a trophy, and people like me weren't convinced. So how do you expect to suggest the season if he finishes 10th? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, because the trophy, like I said, the trophy that we won last season, people forget that, that is, we finished eighth, and in Arsenal history, that's the lowest we have ever finished. So, and this season now we're way below that.
In Arsenal's history, we've finished worse than that.
I know, but you got to realise, right? It's that the bar's been raised from George Graham's days towards Arsene Wenger. We know we've been, how do I say it? The genie's out the bottle, to the extent that because these two managers have given us success, that's the levels of performance that we're going to accept or not accept. So
I hear what you're saying.
You can look at the history and say we didn't win anything for 17 years between 53 and 70, and that the 80s were very like, how to say it, lukewarm. But because we've seen success, real success, Arteta will be judged on where he finishes in the league. And if it's below what he did last season, then it's going to be very hard for people like myself. We've tapped out anyway. But to convince people who are neutral, who are not one side or the other, if they see the lack of progress in the league, they're going to ask questions. They're going to ask questions of the manager, and they may be not accepting of the the thing that, oh well, let's follow the process, because the process isn't really working if you finish 2 places lower than when you finished this season without winning a trophy.
Because, like I said, a lot of people they are sitting, people in the middle. A lot of people sitting on the fence at the moment, and people saying Arteta in and people saying Arteta out. There are not as many as people sitting on the fence. So it depends on where the club finish on the table this season. Then the people sitting on the fence, we just choose where they want to go. If you understand what I mean. So, we just have to be better. Yeah.
Listen, I hear what the two of you are saying, and I think you guys are spot on. But at the end of the day, right? I know there was a heated debate today. In case you just joined in, there was a heated debate between myself and Mossyboy. It was quite interesting. I've
got to leave you.
Yeah, that's fine. We're rounding up now, anyways.
Yeah.
All right then.
See you soon, bro.
I want wait. How many? Wait, hang on. How many percent do you have? Because I want you to watch
1%.
This. How many percent do you have? 1% is gonna die. He's gonna die. Bye. All right then. Okay, guys. That was Kenny has left. We're gonna be rounding up now, but just for you guys to know, there's gonna be a show between myself and Claude. Hopefully, when Claude gets better, we can actually decide on when we're gonna start the show. But just take a sneak peek, a quick few seconds of a sneak peek of the intro. Stay tuned. Okay, I don't know if there was any sound there. I don't think there was any sound. Was there any sound?
There is no sound.
No sound.
Yeah, there is no sound.
Okay, with the sound, it would have been better. I think I got the wrong clip on there. But myself and
Claude, quick one. I got an appointment in the next 15 minutes, so it looks like I need to shoot as well. And
that's fine.
Definitely. I would definitely be watching your show and Claude's show. When I'm just wishing Claude a quick recovery as well. It's been since I've been watching AFTV, this guy, I like to listen to him, man. I trust. Yeah. So I wish him a quick recovery. Then hopefully one day I will manage to speak to him as well.
All right then, no problem.
All right, cool.
Thank
you very much, and thanks very much again for having me on again. Thanks.
No problem. Take care.
All right.
Cheers. Bye. All right, that was Mossyboy. Then we are going to be coming to the end of the show. Thanks a lot, Mossyboy. Thanks a lot, Claude. And big up to every single person that has contributed today. I really, really appreciate you guys. I really do. Well, it's going to take some time for this channel to grow, obviously. But, I still really, really love the few of you that have been tuning in and listening to every single thing I have to do or have to say. I'm always doing a show every Tuesdays and Fridays. It's called the Late Night Football Show. If you have not joined before, please join. It's for every football fan. And the line is always open for you to call in and share your thoughts with me. If you are camera shy, that's the opportunity for you, obviously, because it's a dial-in session. You don't need to show your videos on there. And it's always interesting. And guess what? If you need some music to be played, I'm going to play your music for you as well. There's always going to be music intermissions. There's always going to be music breaks in between for you to be able to listen in. And just, it's like an FM, basically. So please tell your friends. And if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe before you leave. So from me, I would say Take care and sleep well, people. Talk to you later. Cheers.
Hey, are you enjoying the content? Well, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe. What are you waiting for? Stop looking at me. Subscribe now. Come on. How is the channel going to grow if you don't subscribe? Help a brother. Thank you very much.